Yo, what the hell is up? Welcome back to Reviews with Jake, where I just got done watching Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I actually had this one circled on my calendar, which is actually probably pretty random sounding for me. For one, I actually really enjoyed the 2/3 Matt Reeves trilogy that we just wrapped up a few years ago, and I was so curious to see how he followed up those three very good films after they set the bar so high. But secondly, and most importantly, this was a scouting mission for me personally because the director of this film, Wes Ball, has officially been announced as the director of Nintendo's upcoming Legend of Zelda movie. In case you're new here, Zelda is my shit. I have a Triforce Eagle tattooed right here under my shirt. And I have a love-hate relationship with the fact that there has not been a Legend of Zelda movie yet. I hate it because I would imagine that if done right, it would be very, very good and cool. But I also love it because they haven't f***ed it up yet. My second favorite video game franchise, Resident Evil, has basically been Hollywood's toilet paper for several years now, and I'm so glad that it has not happened to Zelda. Yet. But this is officially our guy, and really if you think about it, this isn't a bad litmus test to forecast how he's going to handle such an IP. There's a lot of similarities here. You've got grand world building, a lot of large set pieces, it's an action adventure film, kind of like this one is, and there's a lot of CGI mocap live action elements in this film, as Nintendo has already declared that The Legend of Zelda will also possess. So frankly, I was pretty excited to kind of get a sneak peek of what I might be able to expect from the live action Zelda film when it comes out, who knows when. But starting first with this film today, what I love most about it is the fact that this is a damn good looking film. Like the previous three, the technology on display here is outstanding. From the apes themselves to the grand, massive landscapes and set pieces that the world is set in. The visuals are aided by a great score as well as a great new compelling group of characters after we fell in love with Caesar in the past few films. Where the film lacks, at least for me personally, was the antagonist. Found him a little generic when compared to the antagonist that we got in the Reeves films, as well as a few plot devices that at least for now felt pretty underutilized. It also felt like it lacked an overall progression of the overarching story of this franchise, which was a little disappointing after that beefy ass runtime. All in all though, as the next Apes film, I do approve of this film. While it doesn't hit the heights of the previous three films that we got, I do think that it is a worthy extension. It's solid. It also served as solid peace of mind that the upcoming Zelda film is in good hands. This guy can direct. Now we just gotta hope that the guy that they got to write the film doesn't blow it like he did with the previous Jurassic World films. Oh boy. I swear if we see Nintendo announce the casting of Chris Pratt as Link as well as Mario, and then we see him lift his hand up to halt a Dodongo, I am going to riot. It's actually pretty funny that as I was watching this movie, I could not help but draw wild connections between it and the Zelda franchise. As I'm watching all of the very different factions and civilizations of apes, I couldn't help but think of the different villages and towns across Hyrule, and then the field that connects them. We're watching apes go across them on horseback. I can't help but think of Hyrule Field and Epona. We've got this whole thing going on with the apes and the eagles and their bond with each other. I couldn't help but think of the Kokori and fairies, and then I don't know about you, maybe it's just me, but that Proxima Caesar fella gave me mad Ganondorf vibes, just a little less interesting. Leave it to me to be the guy that's talking about a completely different film that doesn't even exist yet while watching this one, an actually really decent film. That's just how my brain operates. Welcome to my channel, where jackassery is always afoot. But that is just me. What do you think? Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. And make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay up to date with new reviews coming real soon. Stay safe. Thanks for checking out.